Race 1. Novice, start making your guys' way out here. Miles, Davis, Brooklyn, Ryder, Shelby, Colton, Jocelyn. Start making you guys' way out here. Get drivers from race 19, open sprint out here to Marshall.
What the heck, Deontay?
Oh, okay.
What the heck, Deontay?
Wait, yeah, the microphone's on. Yo. I said, hey. There's some little kids around here.
Race 1 Novice, start making you guys' way out here.
Yeah, novice. So fun to watch. It actually is really fun to watch.
On still?
No, he turned off.
No, it's on.
Oh.
It's on. I told you.
Well, chill out, okay?
No! Why would I?
Well, he's gonna...
Milestown.
Like I squeaked. Dude, I freaking squeaked so hard.
Wait.
Aren't you running text?
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Shelby Shepherd.
Why not do bumpers on upside down? Bumpers.
Davis Jack.
Easy in 3 and 4. That is all clear. Let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up over here by me on the backstretch. Line them up on the backstretch here. Got a couple transponders to figure out.
No, I know. I'm scared for the marshals.
All right. I need Brooklyn to cross the line for me. Brooklyn, cross the line up on the front stretch.
Figuring out transponders too. It takes forever.
Brooklyn Shepherd.
I need a Ryder to cross the line for me.
Dial line. Look at that right height. It's getting coldy-woldy out here.
Ryder Bund Ridge.
Colton to cross the line.
Colton
And then
Hargis.
Jocelyn.
Cold, cold, cold.
All right. Aaron, you want to help line them up on the
Jocelyn
back
Hargis.
stretch? Order is going to be Miles. Miles line up like right up here. And then Davis. Brooklyn. Ryder. Shelby. Colton. And then Jocelyn. All right. This is seating. So I'm going to call you guys' name, and you guys are going to roll them off, all right? Miles. Davis. Brooklyn. Ryder. Shelby. Colton. And Jocelyn. Off and underway, a minute 30 of seating here. Let you guys get a couple laps. So we'll start calling out you guys' times. Watching in 3 and 4. Clear?
I can't see, dude. I can't see over this. Lower the table down.
45 in, 45 to go. Ryder, 25-6, his top 3. Davis, 25-9. Colton, 25-9. Miles, 28 flat. Jocelyn, 29-6. Brooklyn, 36-4. Minute in, 30 to go. Ryder still on a 25-6. Davis, 25-9. Colton, 25-9. Jocelyn, 26-9. Brooklyn, 36-1. Shelby, 44-9. 15 seconds left to go. 6.9 there from Colton. Hot lap of the race. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Time has expired. Keep them rolling. Keep them going, keep them going, keep them going.
Davis Jack done.
Davis, you're done.
Colton Hargis done.
Colton, you're done.
Jocelyn Hargis done.
Watch on the back, watch on the back. Easy
Ryder
on the back
Bundridge
stretch.
done.
Go low on the back.
Brooklyn Shepherd done. All drivers are
That
finished.
is the race. Colton gonna take it 21-4.
Shelby Shepherd done.
Jocelyn 24-5.
Milestown
Ryder
done.
25-6. Davis 25-9. Shelby 26-3. Miles 28 flat. Brooklyn 33-8. Up now, race 2, Traxxas Bandit. Let the marshals blow off the track here. Get 2 drivers from the last one, Ray back out here to marshal. 2 drivers from the last one, Ray back out here to corner marshal. Two drivers from the last one. Get you guys right back out here to marshal. Up now. Race 2, Traxxas Bandit. Let these guys get all checked in here. We need 2 marshals. 2 marshals.
James Chestnut.
Help us out.
1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Kraft Jr. Don Kraft. Steve Crawford. Eric Schriever.
Need 1 more marshal.
45
1 more
seconds
marshal.
to the start of the race.
1 more marshal. Help us out. I need 1 more marshal.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
1 more marshal. Help us out. Thank you, Tom. All right. Let's go ahead and have you guys get all lined up on the front stretch. Remember, this is seating. So you guys spread yourselves out as much as you
15
can.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right. All right, go ahead and roll them off. Remember, this is you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. Go, go, go. Loop is hot. Let you guys get a couple laps. We'll start calling out some times here. Watching in 1 and 2. First 3 laps coming in. It's James running up front, 21 flat. Mike Kraft Jr., 21-3. Eric, 21-3. Don, 28-2. .45 in, 45 to go. Minute in, 30 to go. Six there from Don. Hot lap of the race. He's on a 20 flat. Eric 20.3. James 20.5. Mike Kraft Jr. 20.9. Steve 24.4. 5 seconds left. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Mike Kraft Jr.
Mike Kraft
done.
Jr. done.
Don Kraft done.
Jr. done. Eric, you're done.
Eric Schriever done.
That is
Steve
a race.
Crawford
Don
done.
gonna take it 19-8.
All drivers are
Eric
finished.
20.3.
James
James
Chestnut
20.4. Mike Kraft Jr. 20.5. Steve 24.4. Get Marshall to grab the blowers here. Marshall to grab the blowers. get 2 drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last one, get you guys right back out here to Marshall. Race 3, start getting them checked in.
Transponder 346974145. Transponder 34674250145. Transponder 3469483. Transponder 3469483. Transponder 3469487. Transponder 3469483. Transponder 511201. Transponder 74250002. Transponder 511201. Transponder 46775112. Transponder 74250002. Transponder 742500677145. Transponder 467714. Transponder 74250002. Transponder 467745. Transponder 3469483. Transponder 51694250002. Transponder 5169427425002. Transponder 51120012. Transponder 3469483. Transponder 511201. Transponder 467746945012. Transponder 34774250002. Transponder 511269483. Transponder 74650046943. Transponder 3467745. Scott Miller. Jeremy Kathlina. Lenny Blocker.
All right, let's
Aaron
go ahead and shut them
Hargis.
down, get them all lined up on the front. Remember, spread you guys out. These are you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. You guys may go ahead and roll them off. Go, go, go. Let you guys hit a couple laps, start calling out some times. Everyone coming around, get their first 3 laps in. Looks like Lenny, 17.3, Jeremy 17.6, Aaron 18.6, Scott 19.6. So far, everybody's top 3.
I've been around Chuck a lot when like that happens.
45 in, 45 to go. Lenny 17.3, Jeremy 17.4, Aaron 18.4, Scott 19.3.
He always either crashes out or like
1 minute in, 30 to go now. Lenny, or now Jeremy to the top spot, 17.2. Lenny, 17.3. Aaron, 18.2. Scott, 19.3. So far, Jeremy hot lap of the race of a 5.6. 15 seconds left to go. Five seconds left to go. Watch it on the back. Clear. Time has expired. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling.
Scott Miller done.
Scott, you're done.
Jeremy Kathlina done.
That is a race. Get
Lenny
Marshall to grab the
Blocker
blowers.
done.
Marshall to grab the blowers.
All drivers are finished.
Jeremy gonna
Aaron
take
Hargis
it
done.
17-2. Lenny 17-2. Aaron 18-2. And Scott 19-3 up now. Race 4, 13-5. Late model. Get drivers from the last one. Ray back out here to corner, Marshall.
Are we not supposed to blow the front and back stretch?
No, yeah, you are.
Because they didn't. They're like they're only putting up the corners. They're not blowing the stretch.
I feel like if we had the blowers in the middle, then they would kind of. Just because we have them in the corner, they just start wherever, I guess.
So they're in the middle. If they're not, if they're in the middle, they're perfect.
Huh? Yeah.
'Sean Russell, Sean Jack, Josh Goodlow. 1 minute to the start of the race. Kyler Blocker. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
I don't.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You just don't want no to kill himself. He's getting over. I was like, yeah, pretty much.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Bowers. Lane Keithley.
Let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front. No more laps, no more laps. Get them all lined up on the front. Remember, guys, top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. You guys may go ahead and roll them off. Let's try and separate yourselves out here a little bit. Loop is hot, loop is hot. Let you guys get a couple laps. We'll start calling out some times here. Watch it, 1 and 2. Go high. Clear. A couple of these guys getting their 3 laps in. It's Brian Bowers leading away 17-9. Kyler 18-6. Sean 20.2. Josh 20.6. Lane 22 flat. Sean 23-3. Watch coming out of 2. That is all clear. .35 seconds left to go. Brian Bowers 17-9. Kyler 18-6. Sean 19-3. Watch it in 3 and 4. Go high. Clear. 20 seconds left to go. Still Brian 17-9. Kyler 18-6. Sean 19-3. Josh 20.3. Sean 20.5. Lane 21-6. 5 seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling.
Brian Bowers
Brian,
done.
you're done. Kyler,
Kyler
you're done.
Blocker done.
Lane, you're done.
Lane Keithley done.
That is the race. Brian
Sean
Bowers going to
Russell
take it
done.
17-9. Kyler
Sean Jack
18-6.
done.
Sean 19-3.
All drivers are finished.
Sean
Josh
Jack
Goodlow
20.1. Josh 20.3. Lane 21-6. Marshall's blow off the track. Up now, race 5. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
I'd rather be at a basketball tournament than this.
Charles Jones, Tom Walker, Chris McLaughlin, Ian Town, Victor Berger. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Looking at you. Kill it. It's moving.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Arlen.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I got you in the next one.
James Chestnut.
All right.
15 seconds to the
Get them
start
all
of the
lined up
race.
on the front. Remember, you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. Go ahead and roll them off. Go, go, go. Watch it on the back. That is all clear. Let you guys get a couple laps. We'll start calling out some times. First 3 laps coming in here from Victor. 19.3, his top 3 so far. Let everybody else come and get their third laps. It's James, 20.9. Chris, 21.1. Ian, 21.5. Charles, 22.8. Tom, 23.4. 6.5 from Victor. Hot lap of the race. 40 in, 50 to go. 45 in, 45 to go, halfway. Victor, 19.6. James, 20.3. Chris, 20.8. Ian, 21.2. Charles, 21.4. Tom, 21.3 now, moving up to the 5 spot. 1 minute and 30 to go. .64 from Victor. Hot lap of the race so far. 15 seconds left. Watching a 1 and 2. Watching a 1 and 2. Great Marshall there from Sean. Time has expired. Keep him going. Watch the backstretch. Keep him going. Keep him going.
Charles Jones done. Chris McLaughlin done.
Everyone will be
Ian
done with the
Town
cross.
done. James Chestnut done.
And
Tom Walker done.
that is a race.
All drivers are
So
finished.
Victor going to take it. 19.5. James 20.2. Chris 20.8. Ian 21 flat. Tom 21.3. Charles 21.4. Up now, race 6. Second heat of slash. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
It's over there now.
Mike Kraft Jr., Matthew Schroeder, Arlen Simon, Don Kraft, Quinton Liebold, Norm Donaldson. 1 minute to the start of the race.
And then this round will be about an hour.
45 seconds to the start of the
All
race.
right, let's go ahead and shut them down. Get them all lined up on the front.
By the end of qualifying, it'll be 6 o'clock. Around that.
All right, remember this, you guys' top 3 consecutive laps. Try and spread yourselves out here. Go ahead and roll them off.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Everybody's on the clock. Let you guys get a couple laps. Start calling out some times.
I went to the
First 3 laps coming in. Mike Kraft Jr. 20 flat. Don 20.3. Arlen 20.6. Norm 20.8. Quentin 21.3. Matthew 21.4. Watching 1 and 2. Go low, go low, go low. Side by side coming onto the backstretch. Oh, troubles in 3 and 4. Go low, go low, go low. 50 in, 40 to go. Mike Kraft Jr. 19.7. Don Kraft 20.3. Arlen 20.5. Norm 20.8. Quentin 21.3. Matthew 21.3. 20 seconds left to go. 6.5 from Mike Kraft Jr. Hot lap of the race. Pretty sure this is him coming onto the back straight away. That number 2, 10 seconds left to go. Time's gonna expire. Keep him rolling, keep him rolling.
Don Kraft done. Mike Kraft Jr. done. Arlen Simon done. Quentin Liebold done.
And
Matthew Schroeder
that
done.
is the race. Mike
All
Kraft Jr.
drivers
gonna
are
take
finished.
it 19.7. Don
Norm
Kraft
Donaldson
20.3.
done.
Arlen 20.5. Norm 20.8. Quentin 21.2. Matthew 21.3. Up now, race 7 SC Mod. Heat 1. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right. Let's go and start shutting them down. Got basically everybody's
45
transponders figured out
seconds
here.
to the start of the race.
I need Kyler to cross the line for me. Yeah, need Kyler to cross the line.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Pretty
Kyler
sure Aaron's
Blocker.
making his way out here, so we'll get Robbie to cross the line. Then Brian.
Robbie Stouter. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Bowers. Aaron Hargis.
All right. Remember, guys, you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating off and underway. Let you guys all get your first 3 laps in. We'll start calling out some times. First 3 laps coming in here. Brian on 18 flat, his top 3. Aaron 18.4. Kyler 19 flat. Robbie 19.7. .45 in, 45 to go. Brian on 18 flats, his top 3. Aaron 18.4. Kyler 19 flat. Robbie 19.6 now. 5.9 so far from Brian. Hot lap of the race. 30 seconds left to go. Brian still on 18 flat. Aaron 18-4. Kyler 18-4 now. Robbie 19 flat. 15 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left. Watch the backstretch. Clear. Time's gonna expire. Keep him rolling. Keep him rolling.
Kyler
Keep him
Blocker
rolling.
done.
Kyler, you are done.
Aaron Hargis done.
That is the race. Brian gonna take it.
Bowers done.
18 flat.
All
Kyler
drivers are
18-2. Aaron
Robbie
18-4.
Stouter
Robbie 19 flat. Up now, race 8, our second heat of SC mods. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to corner marshal. Gonna need drivers from the last one right back out here to marshal.
Tad Janes. Daryl Smeltzer. 1 minute to the start of the race. – 45 seconds to the start of the race. Dylan Flares. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Shepard.
All right, let's go and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Remember this, you guys, top 3 consecutive laps. Try and spread yourselves out here. Go ahead and roll them off. Everybody's on the clock. Let you guys get your first 3 laps in. Start calling out some times. Oh, watch it in 3 and 4. Go low, go low, go low. Clear?
Barely even lets me.
45 in, 45 to go. Brian Shepard, 18-6. Dylan, 18-7. Tad, 18-9. Daryl, 19-2. $30 seconds left to go. Brian still on 18-6. Dylan 18-7. Tad 18-9. Daryl 19-2. $15 seconds left to go. Five seconds left to go. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Brian Shepard done. Daryl Smeltzer done.
That is
All
a race.
drivers are finished.
So Brian gonna take it
Tad
18-6.
James done.
Dylan 18-7. Tad 18-7. Daryl 19-2. Up now, race 9. First heat of street stock. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Arlen Simon. Chuck Goff. Mike Kraft Jr. 1 minute to the start of the race.
We need our marshals.
Asphalt, you're on a graphite.
Looks like we have Daryl coming out here to marshal. We need one more from the last one.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Chris McLaughlin.
There's Tad running out here in the Hey Dudes. Waiting on a check from Raylan. I think she's over there in
30
tech.
seconds to the start of the race.
And it's cheaper. $500 too.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Just get him out there. Sometimes, not usually. The race is like as big as this one? Probably, yeah.
Whoa. See her making her way over here. Is Raylan going to make this one? I'll throw up a 45-second timer once that goes off. I got to get this one started. A lot of races today.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
If I can get Raylan, just go across the line. Get your transponder checked in here. All right. Get 'em
Raylan
all lined
Shepherd.
up. You guys may go ahead and roll them off. Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Let you guys get your 3 laps in. We'll start calling out you guys' top 3s.
That's not that bad.
5 laps in for a couple of these guys. Mike Kraft Jr. 21-1, Arlen 21-2, Chris 21-3, Chuck 21-9, Raylan 23-8, 50 in, 40 to go.
They ever had Chuck like yell at you?
30 seconds left. Chris now moving up to the top spot, 20.9. Mike Kraft Jr. 21-1, Chuck 21-2, Arlen 21-2, Raylan 23-7. 6-9 so far. Hot lap of the race for Chuck.
Did you like do it wrong or?
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left now. Watch coming out of 2. That is all clear. Times and expire. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Arlen Simon
Arlen, you're
done.
done. Everybody will be done when they cross
Raylan
here.
Shepard done.
That is a
Chris
race.
McLaughlin done.
Mike Kraft Jr. going to take it.
Mike
20.8.
Kraft Jr.
Chris
done.
20.8. Chuck
All drivers
21
are
flat.
finished.
Arlen 21.2.
Chuck Goff
Raylan
done.
22.9. Up now, race 10. Second heat of street stock. Get drivers from the last one. Ray back out here to corner marshal. Let these guys blow off the track here.
Lenny Blocker. Don Kraft. Robert Summers. Norm Donaldson.
Watch on the back
Quinton
stretch.
Liebold.
I need our marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one. Need you guys back out here to marshal. Drivers from the last one. Need you guys out here to marshal.
45 seconds to the start of the
I
race.
need one marshal out here. Got all of our drivers checked in. All right. Get them all lined up. Remember, this is you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. You guys may go ahead and roll
30
them off.
seconds to the start of the race.
Go, go, go. Loop is hot. Everybody's on the clock. Let you guys get a couple laps. Start calling out you guys' top 3. Lenny's first 3 laps, 20.2 his top 3. Don, 20.9. Robert, 21.1. Norm, 21.3. Quentin, 22.5. $45 in, 45 to go, halfway. Lenny, 20.2. Don, 20.9. Robert, 21.1. Norm, 21.3. Quentin, 21.5. 6.6 so far from Lenny. Hot lap of the race. He's still on a 20.2. His top 3. Robert, 20.8. Don, 20.9. Norm, 21.3. Quentin, 21.5. 10 seconds left to go. Times and expire. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Don Kraft done.
Don Kraft, you're done.
Robert Summers
Robert, you're
done.
done. Everybody else will be done when they cross here.
Lenny
Lenny, you're
Blocker
done. Norm,
done.
you're done. Quentin, you're done. That is
All
a race.
drivers are
Lenny
finished.
going to take it 20.1. Robert,
Norm
20.8.
Donaldson done.
Don, 20.9. Norm,
Quinton Liebold
21.3. Quentin, 21.5. Up now, race 11, 13.5 sprint, heat 1. Get drivers from the last one. Ray back out here to Marshall.
One minute to the start of the race.
Looks like we already got our marshals out here. That's good to see.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
It's getting colder. I swear to God, it's getting colder. Dude, don't you bitch to me about it being cold.
Tad Janes, Brian Bowers, Sean Russell. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Does anybody know if J-Mac is here yet? No? Okay. Just waiting on a check
15 seconds to
from
the start
Scott
of the
Miller.
race.
Go ahead. All right. Looks like we're only running with 3 cars here. Let's go ahead and start lining them up on the front. Tad, do we need to start a timer? All right. Go ahead and roll them off. Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Everybody's on the clock. Let you guys get your 3 laps, your first 3 laps. We'll start calling out the times.
I'm genuinely not trying to cuss.
First 3 laps coming in here from Brian and Sean. Brian up front, 17-9. Sean, 19-4. Tad, 26-9. 45 in, 45 to go, halfway. Brian, 17-8. Sean, 19 flat. Tad, 19-9. 5-8 from Brian so far. Hot lap of the race. Yeah. 15 seconds left to go. So far, Brian 17-8, Sean 19 flat, Tad 19-2. Time's in expired. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling.
Sean Russell done.
Sean, you're done. Brian,
Brian
you're done.
Bowers done.
That is the race. Get Marshall down the
All
lowers.
drivers are finished.
Brian going to take it 17-7.
Tad
Sean
James
19
done.
flat. Tad 19-1. Up now, race 12, second heat, 13-5 sprints. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to corner marshal.
Shane Schmidt, Brian Erb, Eric Schriever, David Shore, Sean Jack, One minute to the start of the race.
That is all clear. We need one more marshal. One more marshal in 1 and 2. Watching in 1 and 2. We need one more
45
marshal. One more
seconds to
marshal.
the start of the race.
Looks like we have Sean out here. I need either Brian or Tad. I need one of you guys help me out here.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front.
I think I unadded her on Snap.
Can I get Tony to cross the line for me?
15 seconds to the start of the race. Tony Keithley.
All right. Go ahead, roll them off. Remember, this is you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. Try and space yourselves out. Go, go, go. Loop is hot, loop is hot. Let you guys get your first 3 laps. We'll start calling out times. Watch coming out of 4. Clear. Watch it in 1 and 2. Watch it in 1 and 2. Go low, go low. Watch it on the back straight. Go low on the back, go low on the back. Go low on the back. Go low, go low, go low. Clear. Shane leading away. 18-7. Brian 19-1. Sean Jack 19-3. Tony 19-7. Eric 20 flat. David 24 flat. 50 in, 40 to go. Watch coming out of 4. Clear. Brian Erb now moving up to the top spot. 18-4 his top 3 so far. Shane 18-4 as well. Sean Jack 18-9. Tony 19-7. Eric 19-9. David 24 flat. 21 seconds left to go. Watch come 1 and 2. That is all clear. 10 seconds left. Time's an expire. Keep them going. Keep them going.
David Shore done. Brian Erb done. Shane Schmidt done.
That is a race.
Sean Jack done.
Get Marshall to grab
Eric
the blowers here.
Schreiber
Brian
done.
Erb gonna take it. 18-3.
All drivers are finished.
Shane 18-4.
Tony
Sean
Keithley
Jack
done.
18-9. Eric 19-6. Tony 19-7. David 21-6. Up now, race 13, our third heat. 13-5 sprints. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Michael L. Rod Johnson. Mike Lafferty. Josh Goodlow.
Watch it in 3 and 4. Watch it. Michael.
1 minute to the start of the race. Bob Portwood. Lane Keithley.
Easy on the front.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's go ahead and start shutting them down.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Go ahead and get them all lined up. You guys may go ahead, start rolling them off. Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Let you guys get your first 3 laps. Start calling out some times. Everybody come by for their first 3 laps. Watch on the back stretch here. Go low, go low, go low. That is all clear. Bob leading away. 18-4. Mike 18-7. Rod 18-8. Michael 18-9. Lane 23-3. Josh 27-3. 50 in, 40 to go. Bob on a 18-4, his top 3. Rod 18-7, watching in 1 and 2. That is all clear. Mike 18-7. Michael 18-9. Josh 19-6. Lane 23-3. 15 seconds left to go. Bob's on 18-4, his top 3. Rod 18-7. Mike 18-7. Michael 18-9. Josh 19-6. Lane 20.3. Time's gonna expire here. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. Keep them going.
Rod
Keep them
Johnson
going.
done.
Rod, you're done.
Mike Lafferty done. Lane Keithley done.
That is a race.
Josh
Marshall
Goodlow
Gravel Blowers
done.
here. Marshall Gravel Blowers.
All
Bob gonna
drivers
take it.
are finished.
18-4. Rod.
Bob Portwood done.
18-7. Mike
Michael
18-7.
L done.
Michael 18-8. Josh 19-6. Lane 20.3 up now. Race 14. Midwest Dirt Modified Heat 1 of 1. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Robbie Stouter. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy Kathlina. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Bowers. Dylan Flares.
All right. Let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them all lined up on the front.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Get them all lined up on the front here. You guys can go ahead and start rolling them off. Loop is hot. Let you guys get your first 3 laps. Start calling out some times. First 3 laps come in. Jeremy up front, 18-1. Dylan, 19 flat now. Robbie now, 19-9. Brian, 20.3.
Where you get your slides from?
I think like the Adidas website, something like that.
Other Adidas stuff.
The Yeezy comes from Adidas. Jeremy leading away still 18-1. Dylan 19 flat. Robbie 19-9. Brian 20 flat now.
My Nike count isn't typing anymore.
5 laps left to go. Jeremy has hot lap of the race as well. 6 flat. He's on 18-1. Dylan 19 flat. Brian 19 flat. Robbie 19-4. All these cars right here together down the back straightaway. Coming onto the front stretch now.
Dylan Flair's done. Brian Bauer's done.
That is a race. Get Marshall
Robbie
out the blowers.
Stoddard
Jeremy
done.
gonna take it 18-1.
All
Dylan
drivers
19
are finished.
flat. Brian 19
Jeremy
flat.
Kathleen
Robbie
done.
19-4. Up now. Race 15. SC Mod Light. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Victor Berger. Robert Summers. 1 minute to the start of the race. James Chestnut. Steve Crawford. Bob Portwood. Brian Shepard. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Tony Keithley.
I need one driver from the last one back out here to Marshall. I got Robbie out here. I need either Brian, Dylan, or Jeremy.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Dylan. Well, easy on the front, easy on the front. Let's go ahead and get them all lined up.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, you guys may go ahead and roll them off. Remember, this is you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. Loop is hot, loop is hot. Let you guys get your first 3 laps. We'll start calling out your guys' top 3. First 3 laps coming in. It's Brian Shepard up front, 19.9. Bob, 20.3. James, 20.5. Robert, 20.6. Everybody's still moving back and forth here. Brian, 19.8. Tony, 19.9. Bob, 20.1. Robert, 20.5. James, 20.5. Victor, 20.6. Steve, 26.9. 45 in, 45 to go, halfway. Tony that time by 6.4, hot lap of the race. He's moving up to the top spot of a 19.3, his top 3 laps. Brian, 19.5. Victor now up to the 3 spot, 19.6. Bob, 19.8. Steve, 20.1. Robert, 20.2. James, 20.5. 20 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left. Tony on a 19.3 now. Brian 19.5, Victor 19.6, Bob 19.8, Steve 20.1, Robert 20.2, James 20.5. Watch it coming out of 4. Watch coming out of 4. Easy coming out of 4. That is all clear. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Brian Shepard done.
Everybody will now be done when they cross
Tony
here.
Keithley done. Steve Crawford done.
That is a race.
Victor
Tony going to
Berger
take
done.
it 19.3. Brian
Robert Summers
19.5.
done.
Victor 19.6.
Bob
Bob
Portwood
19.8. Steve 20.1.
drivers are
Robert
finished.
20.2. James 20.4. Up
Chestnut
now,
done.
race 16. BL2S. Mod? You guys may go ahead and start getting them all checked in.
I'm going.
1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Bundridge. C4. Ryan Sinecker. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
This is a burst phase.
All right. Let's go ahead and start shutting them down.
Did the mic just pick up my laugh? It's picking up every.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. You guys may go ahead and roll them off. Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Remember this, you guys, is top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. $40 in, $50 to go. Ryan 22.8, C4 23.2, Chris 29 flat so far. You guys' top 3 here. Minute in, 30 to go. C4 on a 23.2. Ryan 22.
Live RT even told you the top 3 consecutive.
Time has expired. Keep them going, keep them going.
Chris Bundridge done. C4 done. All drivers are finished.
That is a race.
Ryan
So
Sinecker
it
done.
looks like Ryan going to take it 22.8, Chris 22.8, C4 23.2. Up now, race 17, 13.5 midget. Gets drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Sean Russell. Sean Jack. Brian Erb. 1 minute to the start of the race. Josh Goodlow.
Watching 1 and 2. Watching 1 and
45
2.
seconds
Easy in
to
1
the
and
start
2.
of the race.
Clear. I need one more marshal out here to help us out. One more marshal.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need one more marshal out here. Waiting on a check from Brian Shepard.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Shepard.
All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Start getting them all lined up on the front. All right. You guys may go ahead and start rolling them off. Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Watch it going into 1. Watch it going into 1. Go high. Go high. That is all clear. Watch it going into 3. That is all clear. Josh, so far 20.7. Sean, 21.5. Brian, 21.3. Sean Jack, 20.6. Brian, 21.1. Watch on the backstretch. Clear. 50 in. 40 to go. Josh still leading away with his top 3 of a 20.1. Sean Russell, 21.5. Brian now 21.3. Sean Russell, 21.5. Sean Jack. "15 seconds left to go." Time's an expired. Keep him going. Keep him going.
Brian Erb done. Sean Russell done. Brian Shepard done. Josh Goodlow done. All
That is a
drivers
race.
are finished.
So
Sean
looks like
Jack
Josh
done.
going to take it 19.8. Sean Jack 20.3. Brian Erb 20.6. Brian Shepard 21 flat. And Sean Russell 21.5. Up now, race 18. Open sprint. Get drivers from the last race back out here to Marshall. If C4 or Chuck is inside, if we can get another blower battery out here. If we can get another blower battery out here for the big blower.
Jeremy Kathlina. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Lafferty. Dustin Shore. Rod Johnson.
All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down on the front. Start getting them all lined up. All right, Gary, you guys need to be. You guys may go ahead, start rolling them off. Loop is hot, loop is hot. Let you guys get your first 3 laps in, start calling out some times. Easy coming out of 4. Clear. Watching 1 and 2. Go high out of 2. Go high out of 2. Clear. Dustin getting 4 laps in so far. He's on 18.8. Jeremy 25.6. Rod 28.2. Mike 30.6. Watch coming out of 4. Go low. Clear. 50 in, 40 to go. Dustin 18.8. Jeremy 25.6. Rod now to the 2 spot. 22.9. Mike 23.8. Jeremy 25.6. 25 seconds left to go. 5.9 from Dustin. Hot lap of the race. He's on 18 flat. Jeremy now 18.4. Rod 19.8. Mike 21 flat. Watching going into 3. That is all clear. 10 seconds left to go. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Mike Lafferty done. Dustin Shore done. Rod Johnson done.
That is a race. Dustin
All drivers are
5.8 their hot
finished.
lap of the race last time by. He's
Jeremy
gonna finish up with
Kathleen done.
17.8. Jeremy 18.1. Mike 19 flat. Rod 19-8. Up now, race 19, last race of seating. Our open sprints heat number 2. Drivers from the last one, get you guys right back out here to Marshall.
Brian Erb. Austin Smith.
Hold the cars, guys. Hold the cars. Easy. Hold the cars. Hold the cars. Let them blow off the track. Hold the cars. You guys
1
may go ahead
minute
and
to the
start getting
start of
laps
the
in.
race. Aaron Holstrom. Aaron Hargis. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down. Get them lined up on the front.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. You guys may go ahead and roll them off. Remember, this is you guys' top 3 consecutive laps here in seating. Loop is hot. Loop is hot. Let you guys get your first 3 laps in. Start calling out some times. Austin coming by for his first 3 laps. 17-4 so far. Aaron 18-9. Brian 21-1. Aaron 21-4. 30 in. 1 minute left. .45 in, 45 to go. Austin on his 17-4 so far for his top 3. He has a 5-5 hot lap of the race. Aaron 18-6. That's Aaron Harges 18-6. Aaron Holstrom 19-1. Brian Erb 19-2. 30 seconds left to go. .20 seconds left. Watch coming out of 4. Clear. 15 seconds left. Austin still on a 17-4. His top 3. Aaron Harges 18-6. Aaron Holstrom 19-1. Brian Erb 19-2. Time's gonna expire. Keep him going. Keep him going. Watching 1 and 2. Watching 1 and 2.
Austin Smith done. Brian Erb done. Aaron Hargis
That is
done.
the race. Austin gonna take it 17-2. Aaron Harges 18-6. Aaron Holstrom 19-1. Brian Erb 19-2. That is it for seating. I think we're gonna get the heats all set up here, do some track prep.